Every day, there's a battle for your mind raging. Information coming from every angle with the will to deceive. Fear not. You found the place for truth. The voice of a generation that still has the will to believe in the greatest country in the history of the world. This is the Charlie Kirk Show. Buckle up. Here we go.
Okay, everybody, radio stations across the country, honored to be with you as always. We're here at the mobilebitcoin.com studio, and there is a lot happening right now. But, you know, we're going to spend our first hour enjoying a cultural success. And I got some great friends with me. I got Jack Posobiec, producer Andrew, Blake Neff, producer Blake, wow, and Tyler Bowyer. We have an entire roster. What could possibly be going on where everyone is making and carving out time? I could tell you what's going on. It is, we were highlighted on a certain show called South Park rather prominently. I'm going to throw this to Jack just to kind of set the table, because it's easier to have somebody else talk about yourself than you talk about yourself. Jack, what on earth, did I appear on South Park?
So sort of, right? In this new South Park episode, there's definitely Charlie Kirk's fingerprints, Charlie Kirk's DNA, if you will, have made their way through the cultural tableau into South Park. Charlie Kirk is mainstream now. Charlie Kirk is part of the zeitgeist. And in this episode, Eric Cartman, of course, sort of the fast talking and loudmouth Eric Cartman that he is, he sort of tries to become Charlie Kirk. So he isn't, doing a parody of Charlie Kirk. What he's doing is he's trying to become sort of like the South Park elementary version of Charlie Kirk, because as it turns out in the episode, Eric Cartman is competing for the Charlie Kirk Award, which shows that there are now kids all across America who are trying to become Charlie Kirk in this new South Park episode. I mean, it's something where 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I never would have believed that this was something that would be on South Park.
Totally. And so let's play the first one here. We have a whole gang, and we're going to kind of take one at a time. Let's just play cut one. And so for those that don't understand, South Park is very popular, or you don't follow it, has a lot of cultural power. Obviously, they're very nasty towards conservatives. They were very nasty towards President Trump in the prior episode. But I think a lot of it was hilarious towards me. I think we'll go through, I got to be honest. Some of it was very funny, and I don't think we should have too thick of skin. Let's play part one, which is cut 402.
Now, watch as Fly Donovan totally destroy these woke liberal students.
Welcome to the channel, guys. Looks like a lot of whiny babies have a problem with what I say, so prove me wrong.
Hey, Clad. Well, you said nothing good ever came from the Jews, but if that's true, why are bagels so yummy?
Yeah. Well, you've obviously been taught by the Jews to have a problem with this school and with America, so let me ask you this. What is your definition of a woman?
What is my what?
What is a woman? It's a very simple question.
Well, a woman is a lady friend who, gives you kisses.
You see, you can't answer the question, but something is male or it is female. Both sides in Scripture agree to that, and that's just the truth. Next.
Another woke student totally destroyed.
Oh, jeez.
Did you call the girls' soccer team a Marxist indoctrination factory?
That is correct.
We actually beat the boys 4-0,
You can whine about American oppression all you want, but you're using an iPhone made by the free market to complain about a system that gave it to you. Girls have it way easy in America, and that's just the truth.
Woke student totally pwned.
Women have it good in America, just like black people do. Black people have everything handed to them. I'm sick of people stealing my stick. If anyone around here is going to be a master debater, it's me. So let's go. Who wants to debate the master debater? Let's go. You right there.
That's the stupidest haircut I've ever seen.
You are wrong. Leviticus 3:17 says it shall be a perpetual statute for your generations throughout all your dwellings. So you can shut up, baby. You just hate America and you love abortions.
It's the stupidest haircut I've ever seen. First of all, I just think it's hilarious. So and secondly, the whole thing is like, wait, so a campus thing I've been doing for 13 years to debate random college kids has now been so important that it gets prominent primetime placement on Comedy Central. I think the whole thing is just awesome and hilarious. There's so much more I want to say about this, but the whole shtick, by the way, Comedy Central, South Park, you crushed the water. I compulsively drink water on campus. It's like, okay, boom, we got to stay hydrated. Now, the lozenges, we got to work a little. And by the way, the Holy Bible right next to it. I even said on this campus tour I was going to bring a Holy Bible with me to every single campus stop. Andrew, you're just, what's on your mind? I got to be honest. That clip was hilarious.
That clip was great, and it's actually, of the 3 like long clips of you in this episode, or of Cartman doing you, or even you, that's my least favorite. So I can't wait to play the other ones. But I'm telling you, you not only were you featured in this episode, Charlie, your name was in bright lights as the Charlie Kirk Award. So it was like Cartman was you, but he was attempting to be like Charlie Kirk, and then there was a Charlie Kirk Award that he's giving out to the best master debater, and we have to get those shirts for you for tour, Charlie. But it was basically an entire homage to the genre that you've popularized. And yeah, there's other people that have gone on campus, and Milo and Steven Crowder and Ben Shapiro that have done this format. But I mean, you have taken it to such a new level, billions and billions of views on TikTok. I mean, and they were so obviously parroting kind of some of your talking points. I mean, it was amazing. The things that the water, a lot of people are commenting on the water online because it really is something that you just keep doing. And I was cracking up, Charlie. At one point in another clip, we'll show it, he literally starts taking the lid off, and before he can get a drink in, he sets it back down and grabs the mic and shuts down the person he's debating with, which you do all the time, where you're almost going to take a drink, but then you set it down to get your point in.
Putting down that's it. Put it back. Yeah. Putting down the mic in between the question. That is pure art, South Park. That is a 10 out of 10. Look at that. Look, boom, some Holy Bible reference. And that
puts the mic
kind
down.
of like an amalgamation. Yeah, but putting the mic down, that is pure. And the girl reading off the phone, by the way, with like the angry, like lib face, like. I'm reading, so it's just perfect. Blake, your thoughts. We got 2 minutes in this segment.
It was all really good. I enjoyed all of it, and we don't want to obviously like hit the end. They said a lot of mean things about various people in the episode, people who are friends of ours. But what I will say is, it was like a very flattering portrayal of Charlie, to the extent that Cartman. Charlie's in the episode, he exists in the episode, but then Cartman is also just obviously copying Charlie. Yet it's like a very kind of flattering one. In fact, if you look online, there are liberals who are like, Charlie Kirk's going to really like this portrayal. They went really easy on him. It was very affectionate. The one thing that annoys me, to be honest, although it's also like funny, is they have, Clyde Donovan is kind of parodying us, but then they have Clyde like say all this like Jew hate stuff in the episode, and I thought that was like where they really misfired. Yeah. And I kind of wish we could have like a giant like throwdown between the people who accuse Charlie of being like a wild anti-Semite and the ones who accuse him of being like a ridiculous Israel firster, and like they can annihilate each other like matter and antimatter.
Isn't that what Clyde basically was, right? Clyde was basically like the not Charlie.
Yeah, like it simultaneously gets Charlie ticks, but it is like the people who kind of get in on the action and try to like copy it, but they're like not as good. They're just not as good at it.
I saw Clyde as like an amalgamation of like a bunch of different characters. Like he's got like the supplement, which is very common. It's whether it's Alex Jones or whether it's Joe Rogan or anybody that's considered right coded online has a supplement brand. So that was like pretty funny, actually. But yeah, I think all the Jew stuff, that was definitely my least favorite part. But I also thought it was interesting that Cartman, who has the Charlie Kirk haircut, was quoting Leviticus and basically debating abortion the whole time. So I thought that was actually pretty spot on.
Hold that thought. We have more coming up here on the South Park episode, which is going very viral. Done with Debt. If you guys have debt, listen carefully. Go to donewithdebt.com. That is donewithdebt.com. It is an amazing company that can help you get out of debt. Let me tell you more about this remarkable company. There's a lot of people that are suffering from debt right now, and it's a way that you are able to get out. It's Done With Debt. They're not like other debt relief companies. They don't push loans or bankruptcy on you. Done With Debt, they are legendary negotiators who go head-to-head with your credit card and loan companies. They have one goal: to drastically reduce or eliminate your debt altogether. And unlike those others, Done With Debt moves lightning fast. Most clients see more money in their pocket month one. But a word to the wise: hurry, because some of their brilliant debt erasing strategies are time-sensitive. Go to donewithdebt.com. That is donewithdebt.com. Email us, as always, freedom@charliekirk.com. We'll be right back.